Welcome everyone to the JungleCast Podcast. I'm your host Dre, alongside with Cam and Lex. And today's guest is someone who brings both heart and hype to the streaming world. Hold up, I'm sorry. She is a variety streamer known for diving into different game genres and real life content, all while creating a space that inclusive and welcoming to everyone, especially in the LGBTQ plus community. She's also a passionate mental health advocate who brings an open, genuine presence both on and off the screen. Please welcome Taylor Station to the podcast. How you doing, though, Taylor?
Good. I'm doing good. I am hungry. I ain't eating today, but besides that, I'm doing good. I'm so happy to be on here. I've been waiting. I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting. So when you reached out, I was like, "Oh yes, I got to. Yes, gotta make some time."
All right, you eating out all day today? What?
No, so I just woke up like 2 hours ago. It's time for me
Oh,
to catch up on sleep. Yeah, yeah.
oh, but that moving
Got you, got
process
you.
can be tiring as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah, we haven't started yet. I work two jobs.
mm,
Oh, goodness.
So yeah,
yeah. That
yeah,
moving,
I'm
that moving
tired.
process is a motherfucker, though. Yo, not gonna lie, it
Yeah, it
really
is.
is.
Yeah, we haven't started yet, which I'm glad. I hate moving. My girlfriend, she loves it though, but I don't absolutely hate it. So
Especially if you have a lot of stuff too. That could be the worst.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We're luckily though we're getting rid of like a lot of our furniture and just kind of like restart, which is nice. So it's
Oh,
like all we got to
okay.
bring is like yeah,
that,
all we got
that's
to bring is like
honestly
our
the
PC.
that's honestly the best way. You know what I mean?
For
Because like
sure.
when you're
Mhm.
moving stuff, like I know the moving companies they try their best, but even they can't protect everything like they
Yeah,
say.
Mm-hmm.
The roads and
yeah,
how they are now. But that's what I did when I moved down here to Austin. I was like, let's just restart and everything. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just make sure you bring your clothes and your streaming stuff if possible, and just yeah. When it comes to
yeah,
furniture, just get brand new furniture.
Literally,
Mm-hmm.
just
yeah.
your main necessities.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
All right. So, what inspired you to start streaming, and why the name Taylor Station?
What inspired me to start streaming was honestly like watching Berlizzi and Mari. They are such like a big influence on me for sure. Um, and my friend group that I did have, I'm still friends with some of them, but like we used to always watch like Berlizzi and all of them, and like obviously like playing video games. Grew up playing video games together, and we would always just like make jokes and laugh at each other's jokes. And we're like, okay, like we're pretty funny. Like imagine if like people were watching us, like you know what I mean, like have our own little group. And then somebody like a part of the friend group they started streaming and I was like, oh, like I took that as a sign to literally stream. This was like in 2022, and I think that day I literally went and I bought like a monitor and like a gaming laptop because I know I couldn't afford a PC, but I was like, even if I can get a gaming laptop to stop streaming, I'm gonna do it. um so yeah, and obviously like my views and like values on like streaming definitely changed. But yeah, that's what made me start streaming. And then the name Taylor Station. My late cousin, he used to always call me Taylor Station, and I just like that nickname and that name. And like I had like other like goofy names that I was like, okay, like maybe these will work. But like everybody was like Taylor Station is such a good one, and I was like, yeah, like it is a good one, and the fact that I could still honor like my late cousin that way, and I was like, Taylor Station, y'all watching my station. It's gonna be the best station y'all gonna watch. So it just stuck, and I'm glad I chose it. So
So, before you choose Taylor Station, what were the other names that you considered, if you don't mind me asking?
I remember like really don't. I think one of them was probably like Cozy Girl Tay, because like at first like I was gonna start being like a cozy streamer and all that. And then there was like another like silly one. I can't remember, but that is one for sure that I do remember.
Cozy
Memory is
Girl
like
Tay.
great, y'all. I'm sorry.
Cozy Girl Tay. Okay, that's a good one, but Taylor Station sounds better.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like I'm not a cozy streamer. Like, yeah, people are comfortable in my streams, but I don't always have the cozy vibe. So yeah.
All right. So, I did mention you're a variety streamer. So, what types of games do you like playing? Well, let me rephrase that. What type of genre
Uh,
games you like playing as a variety streamer?
I love playing horror games and I love playing decision based games. Horror is just my favorite. Even though I'm a little PAB with the jump scares and stuff, I just still love it. Like it's the thrill, you know what I mean? And then decision based games, like there's so many outcomes that you can get from playing decision based games, and decision based games, I go through so many emotions and the storylines really begin me. So yeah.
Mm-mm-mm. So based on the horror games, what type of like horror games do you like? Like, do you like the ones where it's mostly like survival, like you have nothing to defend yourself, you just gotta run and hide, or those type of stuff? Oh, those type of horror games where like you have to fight, like you have weapons and stuff like that. What type of horror games you prefer?
Um I prefer not to fight. Okay, but if I gotta fight, give me a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I have to. But I think like my favorite ones are honestly like kind of like supernatural in a way. Like somebody getting possessed,
Mm-mm.
ghosts. Even
Mm-mm.
though like ghosts don't scare me too much. I know y'all saying no, but like that's just what I
No,
what
I'm
I
just
grew up on, like watching, you know.
yeah.
I know like a lot of people would be like, I don't play about that, but I don't know, like I got to see it. You know what I mean? Like I gotta
Mm-hmm.
have it. Even though it's creepy and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like I'm always turning back, you know what I mean? Looking at my front door, making sure nobody's coming in. Like I'm not about to get possessed. I still love it. Like it's honestly the best. So
So you play like Phasmophobia, correct?
yes, I do.
See, I play that game like what 3 Halloweens ago. Never play that game ever again. I just don't
Three
fuck with
Halloweens
soup.
ago was crazy.
I know, right? And I just
But
don't
like,
fuck with I don't fuck with supernatural things, man. I just can't do it. Shit to be possessed and ghosts, and then you go, oh, nah, I
no,
can't do it.
I'd be seeing that shit and be like, man, hell no, I'll just turn the game off. I'm just not a horror game guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a question, Tay. I see
Yeah.
some of your viewers in here.
Yeah.
Do you let them vote for the game you play, or do they just come when up with, for whatever you're playing? Is that they're mostly the horror viewers?
Yeah, honestly, like some of the people that you're seeing right now, this is not even half the people in the chat that are supporting me, who do normally support me, but um I would say like I do have them vote at times. If I feel like I don't know what to play, I'd be like, okay, y'all, what y'all want to see, you know? And normally I'll just go from there. But a lot of the times, like they just come for me. Like they always tell me, like Taylor, we don't care what you play. Like we're coming for the vibes and like for you, and it means a lot. So yeah,
Do you have a name for your community, or is it just like your community?
I call them my passengers.
Hey,
Passengers,
W's in the chat for Tay's passengers.
yes,
Yes,
Lord.
yes,
W passengers.
W,
yes, yes.
W and
Hey,
D.
passengers.
Okay.
Yes.
So I do have a quick question. What are like your top 5 horror games that you've enjoyed playing on stream?
I hate this question because I don't even like keep up with the horror games. It sucks. I wish I could do better. But I think I would say top one is definitely Devour. Like, oh my gosh. Even though you can't really beat that game, I feel like it's such a good horror game. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so good. I would say the second one that I played is called Danny's Home. This is like when I first started streaming. I think I have a VOD up on my YouTube on my YouTube. It's just it was
You
crazy.
said
Like I was like,
Danny's home.
Danny's Home, yeah,
I never
yeah.
heard that game before.
I only
I've
found
heard of
this
it, but I
game.
never seen it.
I've never
Yeah,
heard of that either.
it's like one of those indie games. I get a lot of like my indie horror games from itch.io.
Mm-hmm.
But I found this game because Berleezy played it, and I didn't watch him play the whole thing, so I was like, I don't want to get spoiled. But I was like, okay, it looks good. So I started playing it, and it was a good game. It's like I would say like maybe like 30, 45 minutes. Um, but that was a good game. I would definitely probably say Faz. Even though like the clips that y'all probably seen like on Fast from like other players, I don't get those like crazy clips all the time. The only time that I got a crazy gameplay was when me and like my friends we were playing off stream, and there's like this room, and it's like a church kind of. It's like this big old church, and or I think it's an asylum, but there's a church inside, and in the church they have like this big cross, and then like crosses on the wall, and literally the crosses started turning upside down in the game. That was probably like
See, that's some
The
creepy shit right
most.
there. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the craziest moment ever. Seriously. And then I would say number four would be Mortuary Assistant. That game had me on
Oh
edge the
gosh.
whole
I've seen
time. Like,
Yeah, I seen
gameplay.
that too.
It's
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That I only got four for you. I can't give you five. I'm sorry, but those are my top four. So
All right,
listen,
fair
So
enough.
you've answered it to that's your real answer. You got it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
what's
basically, you the go. I'm sorry.
no? Go ahead, Cam.
So basically, you're the go-to for horror games. The only horror game I really, mess with is Luigi's Mansion. That's serious, but other stuff, yeah, nah, fam,
Mhm.
nah,
Okay,
nah, nah,
yeah.
nah.
Like for me, I don't mind playing horror games as long as I could defend myself. Like the Resident Evil games, Dead Space.
Hmm.
What other horror games? Yeah, those only so far I could think of is Resident Evil and Dead Space. That's about it. But any other than that though, I just can't play with horror games. I just can't defend myself. Like the Outlast Trials, I could do it with that. You play with three other people, but like the first two Outlast plus the DLC, Whistleblow on the first one,
Yeah.
that's one horror game I would not play. If somebody asked me to play that shit for 100 for like $200, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Not the Outlast
That was actually
games.
one of the first horror games that I played. And
Outlast.
yeah, I don't like I had some jump scares, but like I didn't find it scary for real. I'm just a different breed. Like I did
I
not
could
find it
tell.
scary for real. Yeah, I just did not find it scary for real.
If you
But
could
it was a
play
good game.
if you could play supernatural games and not get scared, or like, have a little bit of jump scares, you different. You built different. That's all I gotta say. You built different. You definitely
I'll
built
take
different.
that. Yeah, I know, I know. I'm
So, what's something behind the scenes about being a variety streamer that people don't usually see?
trying to think. Like, I think for me, I think like behind the scenes is like definitely like the stress. Like the stress of like, okay, what game am I gonna play? And like with being a variety streamer, there's like so many games that you touch and you may not finish. And then if you get into a game that you really love, you may play that so much, like so many times, and then you'll forget about like the other games, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's one. And then a big thing for being a variety streamer is people will follow you when you're playing a certain game. Like I know in the beginning I used to play like a lot of like Mario Kart and like Mario Party. And I did get like some followers from that. And then it's like, when you're playing different games, people may unfollow you because they're like, okay, like you're not really playing this game for real, and that's why I followed you. So it's like that, and then like of course like views always like fluctuating, and like a lot of people tell me like for you to like really grow, you have to be like a consistent streamer in one category, and I don't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I don't believe that. I'm not gonna put myself in a box or think like, okay, I can only play these types of games. And I don't want to do that to myself because I know, like, yeah, I enjoy the game, but I know playing the same game back to back to back to back to back, I would get bored, and it's not going to be the same fun, upbeat energy that I give to my viewers. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And people can tell, like, if you're not into it, your viewers can normally tell,
Mm-hmm.
and like people are gonna leave. Because like, okay, it's not enjoyable. Like we're bored. We're leaving. So I definitely think those are like two big things that happen behind the scene as a variety streamer.
Okay. So how do you feel about when people like unfollow you on Twitch? You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of because you gain so many followers and all of a sudden your follow numbers just drop for whatever reason there is. How do you feel about that?
Maybe at the beginning I cared, like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, like I'm not growing. Everybody's unfollowing me. But now it's like, if I see somebody unfollow me, it's like, okay, like that's their loss, and not even like in a cocky thing. You know what I mean? But it's just like you're missing out on like a great person. Great streams. And I know like my followers also don't equal the kind of streamer that I am. Like you just making room for somebody else who will support me and appreciate my streams. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I definitely feel you on that one. 'Cause I know how
Mhm.
some people take that very personally when somebody unfollows them
yeah,
on Twitch, and you gotta ask yourself like, damn, I'm not entertaining with people and this, that, and third. I'm like, well, shit
yeah,
happens. You don't take
Yeah,
it too seriously though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You might
it's a
lose three
fact.
yeah,
followers, you might gain like six back the next day or whatever.
Yeah. I think like I know like during like big like streams or whatever, like a 24-hour stream or like a 12-hour stream, like people will follow you so you can hit those goals, so you hit those goals, which is nice. But then like sometimes like I will notice like afterwards, like, okay, like somebody unfollowed me. Cool. Like why'd you follow me? Just unfollow me so I can hit that milestone. That was nice and all, but it's like I didn't want it's almost like a pity follow, It's like
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
Right.
Yeah, I was
So
just about to say that.
What kind of
yeah.
dog is that? Oh, I see a dog there. What type of dog is that?
Yes, he is a Labrador Retriever. That is my Sammy.
You Sammy? Oh,
Beautiful.
okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. But what I was about to say now. Yeah, when somebody always mention like you about to reach that certain follower count, that's when people start following you, and then once you hit that count, that's when that number start dropping. Like, damn,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happened?
Yeah.
Right. Like
I
and
hate
again,
that
that's why
shit.
like maybe it was a pity follow, like, oh, okay. It's like don't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but
Yeah.
it is what it is. So
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So how do you balance gameplay, IRL streams,
mhm.
and more personal conversations on your channel? How you balance all that in?
Honestly, I think like gameplay, like a lot of my streams, it's gonna be like gameplays. And then if I do like IRL, I make it like a special stream because like, IRL streaming, it's not my thing for real, but I do enjoy it. Like I do have fun with it. So like I'll make it like a special stream. Like let's say like I'll do a baking stream if we reach like a certain follower amount. Or it's like, a mental health segment. That's a special stream that's like considered like IRL, do
Mm-hmm.
that. Um, and then I think honestly, what comes to mind is what I'll say on stream. Like I think in the beginning, like if I will talk about like personal stuff, I normally do that at the beginning of the stream,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like get it out the way, get it off my chest, and then we just get into the gameplay. Like let's have fun. So yeah.
And
Facts.
to keep on going with the IRL streaming though, right? In today's society, we do see a lot of these streamers, big streamers to be in fact, doing a lot of these IRL streams or just chatting streams. You feel like IRL streaming are taking over like gaming streams?
100%. I've said this so many times on my stream. And it
Even
kind
if,
of sucks.
I was gonna say, even
I'm
if
not gonna lie.
even if though, like I'm sorry to cut you off, but even though with
No, you're fine.
IRLs, even with IRL streaming, right? You know how some people just do shit just to do shit, just to get like clip farm and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and that's not like it sucks because somebody like me, I started streaming because it's like, okay, I see like Release and Mario, they're gaming, you know what I mean? And obviously they made a livelihood off of it. And that's not why I did it, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna get money, but it was just like something like that I could do, have fun and meet new people, build a community of my own, you know? Um and I feel like I really started growing once IRL started taking over.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen like TikToks and people are like, they prefer IRL content because it's almost like reality TV for
I was
them.
just about to say that. I was just about
Yeah.
to. I was
Yes,
just about to mention that too, because
yeah, it's like,
go
go
ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead,
No,
Taylor.
you go.
Go. All right.
Okay.
I'll go. I'll go. Because I was just about to
Okay.
answer that too. With the IRL stream,
Okay.
it's mostly like reality shows, like like live, like reality shows in real time. I would say,
Yeah.
like with the whole
Yeah.
DGG and India Love thing going on, and who else? Agent and Extra Emily, like they have their own little reality shows going on,
hmm
kinda
Yeah.
in real time. So yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And I think, obviously with the clip farming, like people will try and use anybody for their content and it's disgusting. Like when did we start putting people in their lane, and how did we even let these people grow, like blow up and have
Mm-hmm.
these big platforms? You know what I mean? Towards like even if we do try to cancel them and hold them accountable, people are like, we don't care. You know what I mean? Like, and I think like these IRL streamers, they do have younger people watching them with like
Yeah.
immature mindsets. So it's like they
Mm-hmm.
see nothing wrong with it. They think it's so funny, and it's like it's not though. Like a lot of times, like when people are doing like these IRL content, like trying to clip farm, you're hurting somebody. Like with
Or
the
they're hurting
whole,
themselves.
yeah, like with the Shay Frost, like approaching that woman at
Yeah.
Target disgusting. Like, and I think that's also a big thing. Men try to use women or femme presenting people as their content, and it's disgusting. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. So,
Also, I do want to mention
Yeah.
this. Did y'all hear about the whole Corey Kenshin incident like a while
Yeah, I did.
back?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I try to follow it, but I'm like, I ain't trying to know about this shit because I really don't watch Corey like that. So what happened with that whole incident? Can somebody
So
elaborate for
basically,
me? For that?
so basically, she was from what I understand, she said that Corey was like abusing her like verbally, like he didn't put his hands on her or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had like messages and like apparently it was a whole farce, like it wasn't even him. She like did like the Photoshop thing with the conversation.
Oh my
So
god.
but yeah, well, a lot of people are ready to rush to conclusion. I was like, even when I saw him, like like I have the challenge flag. I'm like, I'm waiting to throw it, but I didn't really believe that. I was like,
Flag on a play.
I had him like, yo, I'm like, I was like, it's like with this sounds crazy, but like Diddy when they had the Rico, I was like, okay, wait, that's going too far. But I don't think yeah, it was like I don't know if it was a cash grab or anything like that. It was like, yeah, it was like mistaken, but
And I heard that she lied
yeah, a
about
lot
it
of
too.
people.
That she
Yeah, but a lot of people rush to conclusions and they're ready to blame Corey.
I'm
They're
not
like, yeah,
surprised. I'm not surprised because that's today's society. You know what I'm saying? It's always two sides to the story. Like people always say there's always two sides to the story, but in reality, it's not really. They try to believe the bad shit before they listen to the other person's side.
but
So
if you
yeah,
know
They always
Corey,
go with the first person that speaks out.
yeah,
exactly.
like if you know Corey, he's like not the most social person. Like I don't think he like people that much.
That's fine. Shit.
No,
The-
yeah, no, that's why I
Yeah,
like the
leave
conditions
people,
are
leave people alone. Leave these people the fuck
facts.
alone, man. Just leave people alone, man. As much like don't bother with people, man. The less you do that shit, the better. Because some people always trying to get you on some shit and then try and make you the bad guy of all things. And then ain't nobody trying to listen to
Yeah,
nobody's side at all, trying to listen to the other side at all, which is
right.
sad in that best, you know? So yeah, it's crazy, man. The world we live in today, man. Everybody trying to cancel somebody with the quickness. Do y'all
Yep.
believe in that culture, that cancel culture bull jive?
No,
I don't. I
oh,
don't.
wait, what was the question? I'm
I
sorry.
said, do y'all believe in the whole cancel culture?
To an extent, I don't believe cancel culture to where you are calling ICE on people's family, you're calling CPS,
Mm.
you're doing all this and that, but yet your best friend is also somebody that you're trying to cancel. You know what I mean? Like I do see people who try to cancel somebody, but it's like hypocritical, So it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's very weird, especially when it has to come with people on like social media. Like I'll say Love Island for an example. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are trying to cancel those like Shelly and Alandria because they spoke out and how they spoke out. So now people, they're making disgusting like images of Alandria. I'm not even gonna share, but it's very like racist. I'll say that.
Oh, okay.
Trying to do that, and then like with Huda, I'm not a Huda fan. Okay, I'm gonna say that. But like trying to call CPS on her child like that, it's very weird.
That's
Very
fucked up.
weird.
And I don't watch Love
Yeah.
Island. And I be hearing so
I
much
also
about
don't
Love
watch
Island.
it.
Yeah, I don't watch
Yeah,
Love
I also
Island.
don't watch Love Island. Yeah,
I heard about it. I
Yeah, I
just
know
don't
there's a lot
watch
of
it.
people. Knows a lot of people have been getting on Huda as well because I guess there was like something with her Nick and Olandria or whatever, and they were like, "Why didn't you go
Mhm.
home to your kid?" and all this stuff, and it's like, why does it matter? It's not your kid.
But like also, because I said the same thing to my girlfriend. Her name is London, by the way. Me and London were talking about that, and London actually knows that I guess they can't go back home. They have to do therapy first before they like kind of go back home in like
Mm-hmm.
the civilization, huh? Well, yeah, she said that's what she read, but she didn't know if it's true. But I did hear that like they're supposed to go to therapy after the show because like in the past, people who were on Love Island, they have harmed themselves because of like the bullying and stuff like that. So now like they want them to go into therapy to make sure that they are okay. So it's like, yeah, that's why you don't see Huda with her child. But it's also too like we don't know what is going on. Like let's say
Mm-hmm.
they weren't doing therapy, who cares? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't matter. So
Cold,
And that's
cold
the
world.
perspective I was coming from.
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Like who cares? Like who cares?
Shit, people
So
do. People on social media does in a way.
They do, yeah.
unfortunately,
See,
yeah.
But they do it to antagonize, though. They don't do it because they care about the child. They do it to antagonize her.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it's a
Yeah.
problem. Now, it's
Yeah.
different if you care about the child, because, we should be protecting our children in the world. But
Right.
Mhm.
a lot of people just use that to antagonize.
Right. Yeah.
Social media can be a blessing and a curse, depending on who's using it. I always say
Right.
that,
For
man.
sure.
I
For
hate social.
sure.
I really hate social media, man. I really hate it. I love it, but I hate it at the same time because
I just be using it to laugh, like all the funny shit, like the drama thing. I'm like, you can miss me with that. You
For
know what I'm
real.
Oh, I
saying?
skip
But
past
like,
all that shit. I go
yeah,
for the memes and the good commentary.
exactly. I
facts.
feel like
Yeah.
people put too much of their personal information out there for people to see. Like nobody asked for that. I didn't ask for that. I don't want to know about your personal life. I mean, if you want to put your personal life out there, hey, by all means, go ahead and do it. Just know once
Mhm.
it's out there, it's in the public, and don't be mad when
Right.
somebody comment on the bullshit. That's all.
Right.
Just,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's just stay away from social media, y'all. Or you're gonna use social media, please use it correctly.
Yeah.
But
Right.
so, and you say you've been streaming for since 2022, correct?
Yes.
So about 3 years now. So how did your content evolve from when you first started to now?
That's such a good question. I would say like at the beginning, like I was saying, I definitely was trying to be like this cozy streamer. I felt like I was holding myself back, because it's like, okay, I don't know, like, how it'll be like with me portraying like my full self, 'cause like I said, like I am loud out, not even just on stream, but out in person as well. And exactly what you see on stream is exactly who I am in real life. But I think it was like for streaming, it was like I can try and be like this different person, more soft, you know what I mean? Because I've
Mm-hmm.
always been told like I'm aggressive and all this stuff. So it's like I wanted to portray something different. And I think the more that like more people were following me and like they appreciated me for me, it was like I started to open up myself some more. And then that's when I realized like, okay, like I do want to build a community where everybody can feel like they are themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And like you can vent and like come have a space to where you can talk about what's going on. Not saying I'm a therapist, you know what I mean, but like just having that space where it's like somebody will listen, whether it's me or somebody else in the community. Like it's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Um and yeah, like I just learned like okay, like I love playing all these different games, so I should be able to do that on the stream. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
love streaming, and so I should do what I love outside of streaming, bring it into my streams as well, So sharing a part of myself with my community and new people. So
All right. Okay. I do have a question from one of your people from your community, Gummies. She
yeah,
said,
gummies.
what's your favorite fruit and why?"
Yes, gummies. Okay, he said what's my favorite fruit and why? What? I would say I love plums. I love plums and I love strawberries. I would say those are my favorite.
Strawberries.
Okay,
Yes,
strawberries.
Definitely on strawberries.
yes.
Uh,
Oh, I was about to say, I saw a video on Twitter how a person cut up a plum. I don't know if y'all saw it, but
I
the way how
saw
she cut
that.
it, I'm like the way how she cut it is like, bro, you miss it. You cutting out the good part of the fruit too. Like it wasn't even a clean cut.
Yeah, like you're cutting all the fruit, like it's gone. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Like you have to eat the skin. I personally think the skin is the best part. That's just me.
Yeah, I never had plum before, but I had strawberries. Never had plum. Mm-mm. See,
A
I
good
like.
plum is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I like my fruits though, but I'm real picky when it comes to my fruits. Like, I can't eat every fruit. I don't eat watermelon like that either. And people be so
Me
surprised, like,
neither.
people be surprised, like, why you don't eat watermelon? Watermelon? I'm like, nah, I
racism.
don't. Huh?
Yeah,
It's a racism.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, not all black people eat watermelon now. Like, calm down. I'm just
yeah.
not one of
I don't
them.
like.
Mm-mm.
I'm not one of them either. I hate it. It's disgusting. I don't like watermelon, and I don't like cantaloupe or honeydew.
Problem with watermelon, I go bad way too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Gummy's got another question for you, Taylor.
Hey,
So,
real quick, Dre, I got a random question.
all
Hey,
right.
Lex, did you get that shirt from Kai or did you take it from her closet?
Neither. Cold.
Oh, the Dr.
That's
Man
Pepper.
too
is the Dr.
funny. The
Man is the
Dr.
Dr. Pepper
Pepper.
queen.
Shout out Dr.
Yes,
Pepper.
he
Shout
love
out Dr.
Kai.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. Shout out to Kai
Big
Siri.
shout out, because listen, I got shirts and all sorts of stuff, but we don't play about our Dr. Pepper over here.
Mm-mm.
Anybody part of the
I
Dr.
love
Pepper
Kai.
Club knows.
Oh,
So, what's your favorite color and why? Coming from gummies. Gummies.
Gummy said I'm asking these basic questions. It's okay, Gummies. I would say my favorite colors, I would say purple. And I would say
W movie.
True.
I would say pink.
Perfect.
I'm now a pink girly. I've accepted it.
You say you don't like pink?
No, purple and pink are my
Oh.
favorite colors. I have accepted pink now. Yeah.
How long did it take you to accept pink?
I think my whole maybe not my whole life. I'll say probably from like 8th grade up until like probably this year. Like, I don't know. Like, I think because I was telling my partner this, I was like, I always like thought like I was like a little tomboyish, but also like girly at the same time, and I just didn't want to accept the color pink. But then I was just like, I don't know, like I started getting like more comfortable with being like so girly, I guess, and I just love it. Like I love the color pink. So
Okay. Good answer.
You
Good
know
answer.
what? I can actually vouch on what she said because I'm the same way. Like I'm still, my little tomboy self or whatever, but growing up,
Mhm.
once I hit like that teenage age, your body changing, get
Mhm.
a little more feminine, you start to be a little bit more accepting of certain things.
yeah.
So then pink, like especially like a nice hot pink, it kind of started to appeal to me, and I'm like, ooh, like that look cute. Oh, let me work with that, and it
Right,
just became
yeah.
part of my color scheme too.
Mm-hmm. At first, I never really liked it pink because I don't know. I thought it was like just like a girl's color. But
Yeah.
now I start like I wear like pink shirts. I got like pink glasses stuff, like pink like glasses when it comes to like the lens and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
don't mind wearing pink. I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, pink is a
Saying
good
like
pink is a cool
leggings.
color, in my opinion. Pink is a
Pink
real
is a-
cool color.
It is.
Pink
It's
is a good
cute.
yeah, it's a good summer color too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Comes in style around Easter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let me see. I got a
Good for
question.
pastels.
All right. So, what is one of your favorite memories or moments from your streams so far?
I think one of my favorite moments, definitely having like people from Twitch, like Twitch Pride and like head people like Twitch,
Mm-hmm.
coming into my stream during my 48-hour stream. That was so nice. And then like hitting milestones. I had like 200 subs that stream and like
Wait, how many
follower
subs?
goals doing 200.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody hit you with
Yeah.
200 subs. I'm like, oh, damn.
No. And just like having like so many people like in my streams, like I love it. Like I feel like there's not like one top moment that I can think of, but like I have like so many, so yeah.
Okay. So we got another question from Kai Sama. If I'm saying your name wrong, I apologize.
I think it's Kali Sama.
Oh,
Is that okay?
that's
That's
two
the L,
eyes.
right? Hold up.
No, it's two eyes.
It's 2 eyes.
Oh, my
Yeah.
fault. My
Fine.
fault.
So if I put your name, I apologize. So his question is that person's question is who was your favorite superhero, and is it the same hero as your hero from your childhood?
My favorite superhero growing up was Captain America. I don't know why. Don't ask me, y'all. I don't know why. I just thought maybe because he was so cool. Like, but now, favorite superhero, I would say, do I have a favorite? I don't know. Like, I honestly love the Teen Titans. Like, I tell London this all the time,
Ooh.
or I've told her this. Like, I would love for them to do a good Teen Titans movie. Like we always see Superman. I'm tired.
Bring back the OG Teen Titans show. We need one more season. It ended on some bullshit.
Yeah, I love Teen Titans. I don't know if I have a favorite superhero, honestly. Like, we'll just say the whole Teen Titans. I love them all, honestly. So
Oh,
Jay,
okay.
did you see the movies where it's the Teen Titans, but what's his face? Damien is Robin, like, and he's like the newcomer. They have like Blue Beetle. Have you seen those
I
movies
don't
or no?
I
Oh, the
don't think
Yeah,
so.
DC. Oh, you mean
No.
like the DC
the
animated
DC
movies?
ones, yeah, DC animated movies, yeah.
I seen them.
Mm.
Those like
And I
probably the
love Venom.
best. Those like probably the best DC movies by
I
far.
think so too.
And I'm
Yeah,
talking about over the live action ones. Like I like the animated DC ones than the live action DC ones, in my
But now I
opinion.
gotta watch them.
Yes, please, please do, please do.
yeah, they're
Yes.
great.
I will. I'll make time. And I had said too, I love Venom. I love Venom.
Venom, ooh, Venom. I love
Yeah.
Venom too. See, I'm more of a like I love DC and Marvel, but when it comes to Marvel characters, I fuck with them more than DC characters. Cause I play a lot of Marvel games. I think that's why.
Okay.
Because with
Yeah.
DC games have been falling off. I'm not even gonna lie, man. DC games have been falling
Mhm.
off ever since like the Injustice. Nah, actually, not lie. Since the Batman Arkham games. Ever since the
Yeah.
Batman Arkham games were just done up, DC
Yeah,
games been falling apart. Like, um, what's the latest DC game that came out? Kill the Justice, Suicide Squad.
Justice League, yeah.
Yeah, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, it was fun, but it was very repetitive. I got bored of that
It
shit.
got old. It got old really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I'll be honest, the X-Men are cooler than the Justice League. I said it.
X-Men is cooler than the Justice League.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could definitely agree on that. I could definitely agree on that. So we have another question from Bag Chasing. Ah,
Jamarie.
Jamaria.
okay. So, did you play any sports growing up? And if so, what sport?
So a lot of people may not think this is a sport, but I did do cheer.
It is a
That
sport.
is a
Um,
sport. That is a
yeah.
Cheerleading
sport.
is a sport.
I
That is a
know,
sport.
but
Argue
some
with your
people
mother,
don't think
people.
it is.
Argue with your mama, people. Cheerleading is a sport. You have to go to
Yeah.
practices and stuff too.
You know, no, but do you know how athletic you have to be a cheerleader? Like, let's be
Exactly.
perfectly honest. Yeah.
Flyer, and then
Literally.
you have the strength to hold your. There's a lot that goes into it. It's a sport.
Mhm.
Literally.
And also, they got
Yeah.
competitions too.
Yeah, so that's what
We
me
do.
and my sister did. We did competition cheer. Super fun. And I think I did that up until like 6th or 7th grade and just kind of like fell off with it. But that's the only like sport that I did. But both my parents had me in like tap dancing, jazz class, but that didn't really stick long. It was really the cheer that I really liked. So
I ain't gonna lie, dance class be lit sometimes too. 'Cause I did dance class back in high school for my. It was like a class that I had to do for my 10th
mhm.
and 11th grade year. It was fun, low key. I did, I did
Dance was
ballet.
lit.
I did ballet. I did salsa. I did hip hop, and I passed. I passed with flying
Credits
colors.
received. Thank
Definitely
you for your
passed.
monetary support.
Yeah, man, I know you can down like that, Trey.
Nah, it was a class. I had to take it. It's not like I can't. If I don't, I'm
He
failing.
said I was forced.
I was
Oh,
forced.
force.
Yeah, and back then I was skinny at the time, so I could do a little ballet. Helps me with my flexibility though, for real.
Mhm.
It really did though. But nah, dance class was lit though, for real. And I enjoyed it. But I remember one time, right? We had to do it was like exam, and we had to perform ballet, and they had people to attend our exam, and the people that was attending was some of my football players, like my teammates. I'm like,
Mm.
oh, I'm like, no, why would you do that? Like, why? I was mad as hell because like we had to do a ballet for our exam, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, God damn it.
You show up to practice. You show up to practice. They all been home. Like, what y'all watching on the phone? Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. I'm mad as hell. I'm mad as hell. But it is what it is, though. I have fun. That was definitely a fun class to take. Plus, they helped me on my flexibility when it comes to like playing football, and I also did track as well. So it was very good.
Okay.
Very good. All right. Do we have another question, or did I miss it? We covered it already. All right.
I think we covered it now.
We covered it all. All right.
We
cool,
covered
cool.
everything.
All right. Let's see. So I mentioned that you represent the LGBTQ plus community. So what does it mean to you to create an inclusive space on Twitch for the LGBTQ plus folks?
It means a lot, honestly, especially being a woman of color. You know, it is hard being somebody, a person of color, and also being a woman in content creation and streaming. And then it's like, okay, and you are gay, like it's double, like triple the whammies, So,
Mm.
but it's a great thing to like create that safe space for my community and newcomers, and you know, being able to like give like resources or like advice for somebody who may be like struggling with the same things that I may have struggled like in the past and have overcome, whether like personal life or like streaming. Um, it honestly means a lot. So
Yeah, okay,
yeah.
okay, okay. And I was gonna say, was you part of the whole? Did you got I'm trying to figure the word. Did you get accepted, or was you in the front page of the Twitch Unity Guild thingy?
Yeah, yeah. So
Oh,
I
Pride
got
Unity.
accepted.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right,
I
yeah.
got accepted to Pride and to the Black Guild, and I was on the front page, I think, for I think it was for the Women's Legendary Month. I don't think I've been on the front page like for like the Pride guild or anything like that, but I know for Women's Legendary, I was on the front page, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, I was about to ask you, since how did it feel like seeing your stream on the front page of Twitch? How did that feel? Like,
When people were telling me, because like I kept getting like new people and like people following me, and I'm like, oh, like what, like I don't know what's going on, like maybe my TikTok, because a lot of people they be like, oh, I found you from TikTok, and then somebody like who is in my community, they're like, you're literally on the front page right now, and I was like, what the heck? Like it doesn't happen like very often. So it was
mhm.
like really cool like to see that. And like I had to like send me pictures and stuff like that because I was like, I need to see it. And I had to show my
Yeah.
girlfriend. So it was really cool. I was super happy.
When I like back, I think it was back in February of this year when I was when somebody told me they found me on the front page of the whole Black Brilliance
Mm,
thing on there. I'm like, wait, for real? I'm like, nah, this shit can't be true, right? I'm like, and then somebody
yeah.
showed me a picture of it. I'm like, oh, I'm on the front page. I was so excited. I'm like, wow,
So
Yeah.
it's like it
very.
is real.
I'm like, oh
Right,
shit, it's real
right,
for real,
yeah.
for real. Shit getting real out here.
Right.
So, have there been any moments where your community made you feel especially seen or supported?
I think when it comes to like these big moments, like those big streams, my community shows out for sure. Like I know when I had a subathon in February, I think one of my goals, like the cap that I had it at was like 100 subs. So I'm like, I've done subathons in the past, like gotten like only 50 subs, and I'm very grateful. You know what I mean? But like I always just like go above and beyond just in case like somebody sugar daddy comes in and drops 100 subs. You know what I mean? Like you just never know.
Mhm.
And somebody in my community, his name is Izza, and he was like, we're gonna get Taylor to 100 subs. Like, I need that 24-hour stream or whatever it was. I can't remember the incentive, but I think it was 24 hours. And I was like, it's okay. Like, we're not gonna get it. You know what I mean? Like, I just want you guys to show up. I want y'all to have a great time. Like, that's all that I care about. And I think within like the last hour, I think we reached 100 subs, and I was just like,
Okay,
no way.
okay.
Like, they were not playing. So and they always do that. Like always try to go above and beyond for me and just like making sure like they're spreading the word that my stream is going on like in other people's discords or like on social media and just like being there hanging out and like reassuring me like Taylor like you're doing great, you know what I mean, like I'm having a great time and also stuff like it means a lot. So
Okay, okay, okay. That's good to hear. Y'all got any questions for Taylor?
Yeah, one real quick. So Taylor, I heard you say you had a YouTube channel. Is that
mhm.
mostly to put your VODs in, or do you dabble in videos as well?
Mostly to put like my VODs in. Like if I had like a good like gaming segment, a part of the stream, then I'll probably post that. Um, I think like the last one that I posted was like for The Walking Dead, but that was from like season one. I haven't posted any more like Walking Dead gameplays. But everything else is just like, yeah, like a little segment of a gameplay that I've done. So like Pico Park, Among Us, Headliners, some other stuff up there too. And I mainly use YouTube though for shorts, YouTube shorts. So Yeah.
So this leads to my question. What other social media platforms do you like to use and how do you utilize them?
I really love using TikTok. That is how I even started growing. So I love it a lot. I'm trying to use like Instagram and like YouTube Shorts, but it's like hard because it's like sometimes on YouTube I can get like 1,000 views, and then it's like sometimes on the Shorts I'll get like 4. So I'm like I don't really know like how that goes. And like with Instagram, I'm kind of learning it, but like I don't know. I feel like other people have better luck than I do.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's kind of hard, but like I utilize all my social medias as the same, like really to I mainly use TikTok the most, but like I use all my social medias to like post my clips and stuff like that. And then like for TikTok, I'll post clips, and I'll also post like get ready with me with like a snarky little comment that people may have said like about like women gamers or just like femme presenting gamers. And then I do a lot of like yapping on there as well, like words of advice or like something that I'm going through. Like I feel like I do it all on my streaming TikTok, but mainly like clips for sure.
And that leads me to another question too. So how do you handle all that negativity or hate when it shows up in your space or within your community?
I'm still learning how to handle it, you know. I started seeing a lot of hate on my Marvel Rival gameplays, but that was on YouTube Shorts, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like the one that I got the most hate on, which my community knows is, it was Iron Man did an alt. You know, he did his stupid alt, and I was playing Venom, and I was very new to the game. I think I wasn't even a month in playing the game, and I ran right into the alt. And like I posted a clip because I'm like, it's funny, you know what I mean? I posted a clip with like a song or whatever, and like a meme in the middle of the clip. It was funny. Everybody, a lot of people in their comments were like, this is the type of teammates that I get stuck with. Like, you're terrible. This was a skill issue. Like, this was all your fault. Like, they're just going nuts. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, oh my gosh. Like, it was a lot. But of course, like, me, I was going, I wouldn't say going back and forth, but like, I would have like snarky comments. And literally, this person was like, you don't need to be a smart A about it just because you're a terrible gamer. But you commented on my short. You know what I mean? I can do
And
whatever,
gave
say
you the
whatever I
extra
want.
watch time.
Yeah,
As a
like,
Exactly.
comment.
you like what? Like I don't understand people. So like I've had to deal with that, and then recently I had to deal with like people hating on like my award show. I had made a post. It was like a slideshow, and like the first picture is like Cutie Cinderella. She made a award show for big streamers. Kai Cenat, he made Streamer University for like small and big streamers. I made an award show for strictly just small streamers, and so many people were like, "Nobody's gonna watch this." Um,
Mm-mm-mm.
what they say? Yeah, nobody's gonna watch this. Kai Cenat still did a great thing for small streamers. Cutie Cinderella already started this. Like people are negative, and that was the first time like I've experienced negative comments on the award show because like last year was so great, and I'm just like I don't understand. So like I didn't have the energy to go back and forth. And a lot of times, like even if I do go back and forth with somebody, I end up blocking them because you're not worth my time. But I had to turn the comments off on that specific post because that's all that I kept seeing was like so many negative comments. And I know like as I grow, I am going to receive more weirdos and weird comments, and it's like, okay, do I let this break me or like how do I persevere? You know, like
Mm-hmm.
this week, I think it was this week on stream, somebody rated me. It was a guy, he rated me. And super happy. It was like 30 people from the raid, super happy. And somebody was like, LOL, you're so funny for this. And I was like, oh, okay, this is about to go left. So immediately I stopped gaming and I'm like focusing like on the chat. And then the guy who rated me, he was like, W titty raid. And
So it's just like a
immediately,
random raid. I'm sorry to cut you. It was just like some type of
no,
random
you're
raid.
right. Yeah, I guess it was like a random raid. I don't know who
Yes.
this
Wow.
person was, and yeah, they're like W titty raid. And of course, like I felt uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And it did shake me up a little bit because it's like, you're commenting on my body and you're trying to use me as some kind of joke for your community. But I just, he banned him, of course, blocked him, all that. And I just kept going. So, but
Yeah,
yeah, it's like I have to learn how to deal with these as I keep growing and like get bigger. But it just sucks that people really have no life and they go out of their way to do stuff like this.
people love to be bullies online until shit gets real.
Right,
Misery loves
Yeah.
company
It's,
and
right.
get
Yeah.
mad when they don't get it.
exactly. They don't get no love from home. They don't get no
Facts.
love from home. They don't. They don't. No.
You don't know.
But you did mention that you have your very own award show. What's the name of it for those who are watching?
Mm-hmm. Spill the tea.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry. He's barking. Is he
Alright.
good? Okay. He's a people watcher.
Oh,
So if
okay.
I watch him on the balcony.
Hmm.
Okay, he's fine now. I'm so sorry. I should have gave y'all a warning beforehand.
That's all right.
But yes. I have my own award show for small streamers. It's called the Rising Stars Awards. I started this last year after like seeing like so many people like my mutuals or like even like people that I follow like getting like nominated for like these award shows that I'm a part of course. And it's like it sucks because a lot of these award shows like they don't look at small streamers. Like you gotta have like I feel like 50K up
Hmm.
followers for you to even be thought of, you know? Um, and I was just like, I think as small streamers, we work hard, if not harder than big streamers, because a lot of these people sometimes they just blow up because of a clip farm.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Which, sometimes that does happen. Like you blow up from a clip, nothing's wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think that smaller streamers they get overlooked. A lot of big streamers they don't want to collab with smaller streamers because like okay, like you're a small streamer. Companies they don't want to give smaller streamers the time of the day because it's like okay, will you even do something as good as somebody who has like 50K followers? And it's like you don't like give us a chance, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna start my own award show. And that is what I did last year, and it went really well. And we're doing it again this year. Right now, we are doing round one of voting, which ends tomorrow. And I feel like I've learned a lot from last year to this year, and I'm just like super grateful for like all the love and support that I have received and will continue to receive. And I hope sometime in like the next couple years I can do it live. So
Okay. But what you just said was spot on too when it comes to like the whole big streamers and small streamers don't get much love and stuff like that. When it comes to these companies,
Mm-hmm.
that is spot on true.
Facts.
Spot on true. And when did the idea first spark for you, and what pushed you to actually bring it to life? Like,
I think it came during like the BIPOC awards when they started like sending out like nominations or whatever. And not saying like the BIPOC awards is like for big streamers. That is for like any size streamers, you know what I mean? But
hmm
I think like I had kept seeing like so many people like being nominated for like awards, whether it was like the BIPOC awards or like the streamer awards. And I was like, okay, my small streamers, we need something. And I
hmm
think it was around this time, probably like maybe June of last year, and I was like, I had this idea, like I have to go for it, and I did. And it was like such short notice too. Like I feel like I did accomplish a lot in like such a short amount of time because the show started. It was live September 25th or like 26th. I can't remember, but like around that time last
hmm
year, and I did a lot in that short amount of time. And I wasn't by myself. Like I did have another streamer. Her name was Astra. She was working with me. She's like the co-founder, and it was just us two doing it together. And now this year, I have more people working with me, and it helps a lot.
Okay,
So
you got a whole team with you. I see you. You
W.
and
yes,
your co-founder.
W.
Okay, look at that. Look at you. Okay.
yes,
So,
yes.
as a founder of the award show of the Rising Star Awards, how did you shape the mission and values of the awards?
I'm so sorry. Say your question again.
Okay, I'll say as a founder, how did you shape the values of your award show?
Um, I think just based off like my own experience, and then like my mutuals, I know we all felt the same way. Like, yeah, there's no award show for small streamers, and it sucks. And like again with like the whole the brand deals and like sponsorships and all that, like yeah, we're getting overlooked like crazy. And I knew the people that I was with, we all had like the same thought process, like yeah, we're getting overlooked, and we work so hard, and it felt like it was all for nothing. So that's why I was like, this is our value is every small streamer is going to be um accepted and feel like their hard work is going to pay off. And
Mm-hmm.
of course, like if I could give everybody an award, I would love to. But we left this up to the smaller streamer and their communities to like nominate and vote. And we even had people um last year like put their input in on like the categories that they wanted to see, and like the intermission, like the gaming intermission and the cosplay intermission. Like we really curated this show. Yeah, it's by small streamers, based off small streamers, and you guys have a voice as well. Like we're listening, we're hearing what you guys have to say and what you guys want to see. So
All right. And were there any like doubts or fears that came with starting something brand new? And how did you push through that?
I don't think there was any like fears when I started. um But I think afterwards, because I did like a little Google form, and it was like, like share your feedback. And people, like, I think I got like two negative responses. And one person was like, it was so unorganized. And then somebody was like, this was for clickbait because I had it on my Twitch account.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it that way because we asked people like what are some cool things that you guys want to have during the show, and a lot of people were saying like like channel alerts or like channel points, certain things that'll pop up like applause, confetti, you know what I mean. And like a new Twitch account cannot do that. It's not affiliated. So
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, I'll do it on my account. And plus two, I know Cutie Cinderella, she does it on her account. Nobody's complaining about her doing that, you know what I mean. But it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
is it because I'm a black woman and I'm doing it? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand. Um and somebody saying it was unorganized. I'm gonna say it was unorganized, but of course, like we had our technical difficulties. You can't help that.
As
You know
most
what I
people
mean? And
will.
I yeah, like it happens. And I think after that, like I was like, oof, like, okay, like now I'm scared for like of next year and all sort of stuff. But talking with London, it really made me like, okay, like we gotta take a more um professional approach, because yeah, some stuff happened behind the scenes that people don't know, but obviously like my girlfriend, she knows. And it was like, okay, like this, I know what I want to do next year. I know what I can learn from this year moving forward. And I think it was such a nice thing that the founder of the BIPOC Awards, she reached out to me. And I think she reached out to me, and I think she said something on Twitter, I can't remember. And it made me feel so good. Like, yeah, this is my first year. I'm going to learn a lot. It's not going to be perfect. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like, we're going to have technical difficulties. People are going to show up late, this and that. You know what I mean? Like, it's a new thing, but let's give us grace. For the first year, I think we did a great job with almost 200 people in attendance watching the stream. That's a lot, for something
Wow.
that happened in like what, 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, so
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
That's a lot. That's a very good thing though too. And that leads to another question. What kind of impact do you hope that your award show would have on the content creator community?
Um, I hope that this gives people hope to keep going and to look forward to something, you know what I mean? And like, you can be nominated for something no matter what. I know we're not super big, but I know eventually we will be. And to just keep going, you know what I mean? Like I got videos and like messages of people were saying like how excited they were that they won the last year, and it brought tears to my eyes, and even seeing people this year like being so excited that they even got nominated. Like, yeah, we're a small thing, but it's like we're being recognized. You know what I mean? We're still being recognized. Somebody took the time out of their day to make something like this and give back. You know, like it's a beautiful thing. Because again, like I said, like small streamers we get overlooked. So, and I hope too, this also inspires people to make their own thing, something else for small streamers. You know, like and like I said, just keep going. Like keep going. It's not for nothing. So.
Yeah.
Indeed. And you start when you first started this award show, it was with you and your co-founder, right? So only just you two. How many people on your team now when it comes to this award show?
So this year it's me. I have a community manager now, which helps out so much. I have a graphic designer, and then I also have like a video photographer. So it is us three, two more people on board, but it helps out a lot. And I know we are also trying to find somebody to help with like Plan B. I can't
Okay.
remember like an assistant director. Yeah, a director for the show. So I know that's what
Yeah.
we're looking for right now.
Okay, well
Yeah.
look at you. You moving on up.
That's-
Okay.
That's
at you.
fire.
And this is your
Yes.
second year, right? With this award show?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Look at that. You
Yeah.
just learn from your
I say
first
that's pretty good.
It
exactly.
is, yeah.
Especially coming from your award show, your first award show last year, and to have 200 people coming to that award show,
Right.
they might double that
Mhm.
this year. And then
I know, yeah.
and now you know what you have to do for the second one from the first one. So you're a little seasoned with it now.
Yeah, season for sure. Yeah, yeah.
So as content creators and streamers, we always focus on our mental health. So in your opinion, Taylor, why is mental health such a big focus in your content?
Because I go through it. Always gone through it for as long as I can remember. And I think me having this platform and as I continue to grow, I think it is important for me to like, be open and honest and like share those resources and talk about mental health because it is a real thing, you know. And I do know a lot of people in my community will go through the same thing. Some others may be worse, but to know that they have somebody and like a space to go to when they are down,
Credits received.
like it's a great
Thank you for your
feeling.
monetary support.
And just not shying away from it. Like I said, like it's a real thing. Like let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. There's so many different topics that we can talk about when it comes to mental health as well. And that's what I try to do with like my mental health segments is focus on one topic. We chat, you know what I mean? And like I give like some kind of words of encouragement, like words of advice. And of course, let them know like, hey, I'm not a therapist, but these are some sites that you can go to if you do need a therapist. But I am also here and open to listen to you. And so is my community. Like I have I have two channels in my Discord for mental health and for venting. So
Yeah, I mean absolutely. Therapists they help a lot, but sometimes you just need somebody to talk to, especially now. The world is so
Mhm.
crazy. It's getting
yeah,
to be crazy.
So fucked up.
Life can be crazy. So yeah,
yeah, and
obviously, it's a good thing to have
and I
channels like yours.
and I think too, like it's important, like, I wish I would have saw like Berlizzi like being more open and honest. Like, yeah, he may have been like, oh, I'm not feeling the best, or like, this and that. But I think it is important, like as viewers, somebody that you look up to, like they inspire you to know, like, okay, like yeah, they going through this too. Like that makes them even more human. Because I feel like when we're watching these content creators, sometimes people forget that these people are human. Even
Exactly.
celebrities, like they
Yeah.
go through real life stuff as well. Like just because they got this big platform, they got the money, that does not mean behind closed doors off the scene they're not going through something. So
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just, as streamers though, we need our mental we need a mental day or two. Shit, sometimes three, man, because just being a streamer alone is mentally draining because you gotta consider the fact that you're streaming, you got to entertain your viewers, making sure you're not dull or boring, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
right,
also you gotta create clips, post them on social media, or
You
sometimes
gotta promote yourself.
that
Yeah.
yeah,
too, that too. Plus
yeah,
also editing videos to put on your YouTube channel, stuff like that, for content wise, stuff like that. It's a
Right.
lot. Being a streamer is not that easy. It might look
Really not.
easy, but just it's a lot when it comes to like it could fuck you up mentally in a way too. Because people
Yep.
expect you to do this, that, and the third. It's like I'm human. Like no, I'm sorry.
Right.
I can only
And
do so much.
right. And that's why I don't stop it there, like just my mental health segments. Like I do talk about mental health like quite a bit, I would say. And like I do have like a chat that'll come up and it'll say like mental health is a serious thing. Here's a hotline. And also too on my TikToks, um, from time to time I will say like, hey, as content creators, it is important for us to take a break. Like I get it. When I first started streaming, I didn't want to take a break because I was like, I'm gonna lose my whole community. Nobody's gonna watch me when I come back. But I think like
I feel like
the
most
more
of us
that
feel
I
that way.
grew,
Most of
yeah,
us
yeah,
feel
yeah.
that
I
way
feel like everybody's gonna feel that way, you know.
because
But it's like the more that I grew, and like my girlfriend and like people in my community let me know, like, hey, like it'll be okay, like you come first, you know what I mean? And I just had to remind myself, like, yeah, I come first. I'm always gonna come first. My family is always gonna come first. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
this is what I love to do, and I love y'all, and I love entertaining. But it's like if I'm not good, it's not gonna be good. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes I feel like people will be like, okay, I'm gonna take a day off, and then I'm gonna get back into it. Sometimes you need a week. Like I know
Mhm.
I took a week because I had already taken a week with my uncle passing. I needed to take a week, probably like 2 weeks,
Condolences.
and I tried to come back into it, but somebody was like, and I think my girlfriend even too was like, you just seem out of it. Like it doesn't seem the same. Like, are you okay? And I was like, am I okay? I don't think I am. So I had to take another week off. But like, I feel like that's where communication comes in, and you just gotta be transparent. I am very transparent when it comes to my community. I do tell them a lot, and it's not because like I'm just open. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't. There's nothing that I can't say that I'm gonna be embarrassed. Of course there are some things that y'all don't need to know because it's like, uh, we need to have that separation, a boundary, But like, I am very open and transparent. Like, if I'm not feeling well mentally, I'm gonna let them know. Like, I'm not feeling the best. I need to take some time off. If I'm gonna be gone for a week, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a week. I'll try to come back this time. But if I don't feel good, then it may be longer. So
Mhm.
yeah.
So that leads to another question. So have you ever shared a moment on stream where you were struggling, and what was that response like?
Um, Losing my uncle. He's okay, babe. He's okay. Sorry, Sam walking in the background. But
Poppy.
after losing my uncle, I did do a mental health segment on grief, and of course, broke down crying. This is probably like a couple months afterwards, after my uncle passed. I was like crying on stream, and people reaching out like during the stream or like after the stream, like letting them know like they're there for me, and like during the stream, like letting you know like it's okay to cry, like we're here for you, and like sending hugs in a chat, like it means a lot. Um, and like even before the chat, like because I always post a week before like my schedule and what I'm gonna do, and like people were seeing like grief, people were reaching out to me like, I appreciate you for doing this, and even keeping up with like the mental health segment. Um, it helps me a lot, and I just love the segment a lot. So um, it's nice having a community being understanding and so supportive and caring.
Okay. Let me see. Have I another question? I had another question. Hold on, let me see. Oh, okay. Got it. So, what is something that people might not expect that might not expect about you outside of streaming, outside of Twitch?
I don't know. Like, I share a lot on stream, because it's like my life. Like I share everything with like my community. Um, I don't know, honestly. Maybe my music taste. we'll say that. This is gonna be like a silly little question or like a little answer, but yeah, my music taste. I Everybody knows I love Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, I love Megan Thee Stallion. We're always playing her on my stream, but I think now people know that I am very versatile when it comes to my music as well. I love white people music. I love rock music, like Deftones. I love it. Um, and I don't know if I'm just comfortable yet sharing my music all the way on stream, but yeah, I share what I feel comfortable sharing.
Okay. And let's see. So if you wasn't streaming at all, if you wasn't streaming on Twitch or whatever, what do you think you'll be doing instead?
Regardless, a tattoo artist, and that's what I'm doing as well. So like I'm still getting my tattoo license as I'm streaming, and that is something that I will be implementing into my streams once I
Ooh.
start like tattooing people. And everybody knows this. I've been saying this since I've been streaming.
So how you
yeah.
been like practicing tattooing
Like on fake skin. Yeah.
on your skin? You said
On fake
On-
skin.
on
on
fake
face
skin,
skin.
no,
On
you
face
can't.
skin.
Yeah.
You can't practice on your
Yeah.
own skin.
Nah, I be nah.
Dre. It
You
doesn't-
can. You
doesn't
some
come
people
off.
do. Some people do. Some people do tattoo themselves at times. I seen that. I seen
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Some you gotta be that confident tattoo whatever on your own skin. I see that. I definitely
Yeah.
see that. And how long you been like, tattooing for, practicing tattooing? And what made
I
you
would
get into
say-
tattooing?
I would say for a year now. And what made me get into it? I just always loved tattoos. Like since probably middle school, like I would see people's tattoos and I would analyze them and I'd be like, okay, it's good, it's not. And then like placement is such a big thing for me. Like
Mhm.
it's cool that people do like the scrapbooks on like tattoos on their body, but sometimes I just can't stand it. Like I don't know, like I can't stand it. Even if somebody has like one tattoo, I'd be like, oof, this would have looked better if it was there. You know, like my tattoos on my body, I specifically put them there because I just feel like it works well with my body. And I feel like that's another thing too. Like as a tattoo artist, a lot of tattoo artists, they gonna put it wherever because they get money. But I feel like
Mhm.
it's such a bigger thing when your tattoo artist is like, that's not a good spot. Respectfully, I think it would look better here. But if you are not open to changing it, then we'll go with it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, yeah, you have to love it. You gotta love the placement too. But I feel like I would be wrong if I wasn't like, hey, I have another idea. Like I think it would look better here, just like the way that the words go and flow with your body. So
Okay. How many tattoos do you have currently?
I think 10. And I say
Damn.
think because for some reason I think it's 11, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I know it's 10. 10. We'll say 10. We'll say 10.
And how-
Yeah.
Oh,
What are they of?
Yeah.
So this one is Minato and his Death Reaper from
Cool.
Naruto. Yes, this one. This one is a tribute to my uncle. I got that last year. This one is Hello Kitty. She's a little devil. My
Nice.
girlfriend got one. It was like Friday the 13th. And this is like my half incomplete tattoo sleeve. This one is Killua. This one is Deku. My hero is my favorite. And this one is Shinra. And then back
Cool.
here, I have like a third eye symbol. On my leg, I have a wolf. On my stomach, I have Shizuku's spider tattoo. And then on my chest, I have a lotus flower.
Okay. So how
It's-
That's
old?
cool.
So how old were you when you first got your first tattoo?
18.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, no, I can't even say damn anyway because my first tattoo I was like 13. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like my initials AC. Like that's when I first got mine. My first tattoo AC. My initials Andre
Okay.
Cummings. I was like 13 years old when I first got my tattoo.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
Damn.
my mom wasn't even mad at all. My mom wasn't even mad at all.
So, how did you get a tattoo at 13?
My brother's friend.
Mm,
My brother's friend.
connections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother's
Okay,
friend.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then most of my
Okay.
tattoos I got currently now, my brother mostly did mine.
Oh, Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to get more tattoos, but I'm just like I don't know. I gotta be in the mood to get a tattoo. Like I gotta be in the mood to actually sit down or lay down for a number of hours to get a tattoo. It's like, do I want to go through all that shit?
I'm always in the mood. I'm actually itching for another one. I'm hoping by the next one I can get either Sukuna or Tanjiro.
Okay.
But the next three ones will definitely be Sukuna, Tanjiro, and I don't know if I'm gonna get Eren from Attack on Titan or if I'm gonna get Kaneki. I'm kind of like in debate, so we'll see.
Listen, I'm not really the tattoo guy because I don't want nobody sticking me with a needle besides my doctor. But it's clear that a big anime girl. So I got two questions. What's your favorite anime of all time? And then you said you were a My Hero fan. Is Deku your favorite character? And are you ready for the last season?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready either. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. My favorite is My Hero Academia. I just love it. And I think I watched it when my mental was just like so terrible, and just watching it it made me feel good. It made me feel at peace at that time. And my favorite character would be Bakugo. Growing up, I was a hothead like Bakugo, so like I can relate to him, and I just love him. But I'm going to be hurt when the season is over. I'm going to be so sad, so sad.
So let me ask you, what do you think about like some of the criticisms that My Hero gets, about the pacing and all that? Because like sometimes I kind of agree, sometimes.
In my opinion, I think the pacing is perfect. That's just me though. The fact that this is going to be the last season, I'm kind of upset about. I wish I could get like 2 more seasons out of them, But I think the pacing is pretty good. I know a lot of people, like, they say they couldn't get into it because it's so slow and, like, boring at the beginning. Well, I'm like, y'all not listening. You're not really focused. You're not really in it. That's how I know. I can't trust people when they're like, I don't like My Hero.
Those are like the kind of the people who like are new to anime. They don't know that like every anime goes in like the training.
Right.
Before we get to like the good stuff. Yeah.
Right. I mean, maybe people are comparing it to like Attack on Titan because that first episode was crazy.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan's like it's like we're going right out of the gate.
We're going off the bat, and I think that's what a lot of people they want to see like off rip.
I like anime like that. That's like slow with their pace and then builds up. Cause it just gives a story. Don't get me wrong. I love Attack on Titans. I still gotta watch the second season. I ain't get into it yet, but I love Attack on Titans. Just to start off like that, I'm like, oh shit, this shit crazy. But I love a slow paced anime, like how a character gotta like slowly develop and building until they get to that peak.
Right.
So that leads me to another question. So what is a overrated anime show and a underrated anime show?
If my community is in here, you already know exactly what I'm about to say. Overrated, One Piece. That's it. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Overrated. Underrated, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the animes that I watch are like pretty good. I would say maybe underrated Yu Yu Hakusho. That was a pretty good anime. I know like they do get their flowers, but I feel like a lot of people could watch it. I would say maybe even Devilman's Crybaby. That was really a good one. It made me cry. I think that was such a good one. Let me see. I got a notes of animes that I watch.
Wait, hold on.
I'm with Rio now. Calm down on One Piece. How is One Piece overrated? How?
First of all, I feel like the people who watch it gives Jehovah Witness. You mentioned you watch anime. People are gonna be like, oh my gosh, like you have to watch One Piece. You have to watch it.
You do.
Like, no, I tried. I will have it playing on for my dog. He don't even like watching it.
Damn.
Like he just not in. Like I tried, y'all. I really did try, but I just cannot get into it. I can't. I'm so sorry.
Luffy will beat
Jehovah's Witness is what's getting me right now.
She ain't lying.
We know it's the truth. Like anywhere you look, if I were to make a post right now, I hate One Piece. It's so overrated. People are gonna be like, you just haven't got to the best part. You haven't got to episode 500.
Quickness.
Yeah. You haven't given our Lord and Savior the time. I don't want to.
You already know Jehovah Witness are resistant. They're persistent.
Yes.
Persistent.
Very
I mean.
persistent.
Yes, and that's exactly how One Piece fans are. Like, Lord forbid you say you don't like it. I'm so
Boom.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's coming down your throat.
yeah, I'm
But you
like,
My Hero. Like, okay.
I won't do that, but still.
yeah, I hate people like that. Like, oh, you don't watch One Piece? I'm like, no, it's just, I don't know. It's not, I can't say it's boring. It's to me personally. This is just my personal opinion. It's just too many
Mhm.
episodes. I'm not about to get caught up. I'm
Yeah.
not watching all these episodes, all these arcs. I'm not doing that.
It's a
I'm
fact.
sorry.
Right.
Like, even on Netflix, they got the whole One Piece show on Netflix. One of the
Yeah.
season, one of the arcs is like 52 episodes. I said, hell no, fuck all that. Not doing it. It's just too many. It's too many.
long.
It's too many arcs. There's too many episodes within that arc. I'm not catching up. I'm not doing it. It's gonna take me years, maybe
Yes.
years. And then I'm not
Too
even gonna
long.
watch them. I might watch the movies every now and then, but even with the movies, I'm not about to watch any like that.
No one gives a shit about the movies.
Yeah.
I will only watch the movies if I really love the anime. Like, I think the only movies I watched was My Hero movies for like anime.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Because it's like now, like when they make movies, it's already the season that you just watched. Like, I know for Demon Slayer, that movie, it was literally that season. So it's like, hey, well, I'm not gonna waste my money watching the movie, you know? But I feel like that's like
Yeah.
a quicker thing. Like, if you didn't watch the season, it's quicker for you to watch the season. But I think the first movie that came out for Demon Slayer, I think I watched it. I'm not gonna lie. I think I did
Mugen
watch
Train.
it.
Mugen
Yeah,
Train.
for Rick Goku,
Mhm.
yeah.
But I didn't watch the show. But I
Okay.
believe I watched the movie. Yeah.
So-
like, I watched
Uh,
the season, but I didn't watch the second season because I had watched the movie. I don't know who I went with, but yeah.
So
Man,
speaking
look, I'm gonna
about
tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all not ready for these new movies. Y'all are not ready for these new movies.
what do you mean by new
Oh.
movies? What movie?
Other movies that are coming out for Demon Slayer, The Infinite
Oh.
Castle, y'all aren't ready for
Oh,
them.
speaking about
You
that.
want-
Speaking
Oh,
about
I
the new
see.
Demon
Mhm.
Slayer movies, the first part, Infinity Castle. Are you going to be watching it in September? Anybody? No, none.
If my friends want to, then I'll go, but then I'll just wait for Crunchy. Like, it'll be on Crunchy the next like couple weeks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm about to just watch it on Crunchyroll because I'm not trying to go to movies.
Granted, like it probably will look amazing when you see it on the big screen in the theater. So like, do I want to go pay all that? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not paying $15 for the fucking movie. I'm not doing it. And then you paying
That's
like
just for the-
$8-9 for some fucking popcorn. I don't know.
Popcorn. we would go see Superman. My bro Will was pissed. Like, fuck you mean this popcorn is $12 and I got to put the butter on it.
Yeah, see now,
That's silly.
that's gonna be pissing me off. Like if I'm buying fucking popcorn or Laura's whatever popcorn, Laura's popcorn, better put some butter on that shit. I'm not doing that. Why I can't do
Extra.
it? Extra butter.
Oh,
Yeah.
we can cuss? I didn't know we could cuss. I've been trying to be PG-13.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
Man.
we cursed.
Yeah, we
Oh,
cursed.
Okay,
man.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Listen, we not
perfect.
strict over here.
We're
Okay,
not.
cool. I just didn't know.
Oh, you didn't know at all?
No, I just try to be respectful. Like, everybody's different, you know, because sometimes I have the mouth of a sailor. Not saying I would be cussing it up a
Have we not
storm up
cussed
here.
have we not cussed this whole episode yet?
Now we've been cussing.
No. Have
We
you?
haven't?
No, I think that
Well, we
when you
probably
just
have.
said it- I don't think
Oh.
y'all have. I think, Dre, when you just started cussing, I was like, oh, we can cuss on here. That's what made me say that. I don't think y'all been cussing.
Nah,
I know I
At least
have.
that's the pirate I always curse. Ha!
yeah, we be cussing every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So, do you do like cosplays at all?
I do.
You do? Okay. What is your favorite cosplay so far that you done so far?
I would say it's not technically like a cosplay, but it's like a costume. But I
Okay.
was a Silent Hill nurse at DreamCon. It's one of my favorites.
Okay. Silent Hill.
Ooh.
So that's another game I will not play. Silent Hill.
I'm actually starting it. Yeah.
Oh, are you looking forward to
Uh,
play the new one? Silent Hill F?
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait.
See? I was low like all I just said before, I just said it. I would not I don't that's one of the games I don't want to play, but after seeing the trailer for Silent Hill F, I don't know. That might change my mind because it looks nice. Because
Yeah,
it's
really good.
because it's in the 1960s Japan and it's like
Mhm.
this shit look kind of creepy, but I don't know. I might give that game a chance. Cause I've
You
seen people
have
play
to.
I've seen people
I'll
play
watch that
Silent
play it.
Hill I seen a lot of people play Silent Hill, even the remake Silent Hill 2. I was thinking about buying that game at 1.2, but I'm like, at that time, I already had like too many games in the backlog, so I'm like, nah, I'm not about to waste money like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, so how does it feel playing Silent Hill 2 the remake?
I didn't really get far into it. I think I got like maybe like 30 minutes into the game, but that's because I had already started the stream playing something else. Um, it's not bad. It's definitely like an eerie like vibe to it, which I love. And I like the movie. I did watch the movie, so I'm excited to see like the game. And I know the movie is based off the game, but yeah, I'm excited. And I'm playing the remake
Oh,
because I
okay.
don't think the first one it's not available on Steam or anything like that. So I just took what I could get, and I'm excited. I'm not excited to be fighting no monsters. That is literally I hate fighting monsters in games. I'm not gonna lie, but
Hey man,
I
that
mean,
makes
I
it
got
fun. That makes it fun. Make it be more
I
strategic
know
Yeah.
and scary at the same
it
time.
do. Yeah, I actually I think I did have to fight a monster before I ended it at a part. I was like, okay, it's getting a little too creepy. It's time for me to
Yeah.
get up. So,
You
but
need to
I'm
play.
excited.
You need to play Resident Evil. You will love Resident
I know
Evil.
I do. It's on my list. It is definitely on my list of
hmm
games.
I would
So,
recommend. Let me see what Resident Evil game I would recommend. There's a lot of them. Shit.
Okay, so quick question before I have to disband.
All right.
What Resident Evil do you plan to start with if you were to pick one, Taylor?
I think I'm just gonna ask like people like in my Discord and like on Twitter, like, okay, what is the Resident Evil that I should start with? Like, I'm just gonna listen to the people and we're just
Uh,
gonna go from there.
I've heard like
Like,
2 is
Okay.
probably the best one because I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know 4 is acclaimed the best one, but to better understand 4, you have to play 2 because of Leon.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I should probably
Understand.
do and they remade them, so I probably would just
hmm
do that.
They have the
Mhm.
bundle now too. They got the 2, 3, 4. They have the 2, 3, 4 remake bundle on there, so you get
Yeah,
all three
probably would
games
Okay.
at one.
I would just do that. Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and
Noted.
then also with Resident Evil, I'm looking forward to play the new ones coming out next year called Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil now look creepy as shit.
Yeah, Resident Evil Requiem. I'm
Yeah.
definitely looking forward
I've
to
heard
playing
of it.
that. I'm definitely looking forward to
Yeah.
playing that. And it's crazy how I really play these horror games. You know, damn when I don't like horror games, but Resident
Facts.
Evil is one of them games that I like playing because my
Mhm.
Yeah.
favorite Resident Evil character would have to be Leon.
Everyone's favorite character is Leon.
Yeah, because
Yeah, I was
Leon's
gonna
that
say I've heard
dude.
that.
Leon's that nigga,
Chris
bro.
Chris fucking sucks.
I wouldn't say Chris
Oh
sucked.
my god.
Yeah,
They
Chris
fucked him up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Cause they mad, cause people was mad because like they thought like Leon was gonna be on the new Requiem, but I'm like, nah, it wouldn't make sense
No,
anyway
that's-
because like Leon be on this shit for so long now, he wouldn't get scared about none of this shit now. Like he
yeah.
fought these monsters like for years.
Oh no, that's why they actually the developer came out and said, yeah, that's why Leon's not in this. It's like he's not gonna get scared. It's like, oh hey, a liquor. Okay.
Mhm.
Shoot him.
Right, he's unbothered.
Exactly. That's why they got a new character. That's like she's like an introvert and she can get scared easily, but also she's like an FBI agent, so like she gonna have guns and stuff like that in her arsenal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's gonna be a very fun thing to do. Very fun thing.
Yeah.
It's Taylor, how did you enjoy DreamCon?
It wasn't bad, honestly. I enjoyed parts of it. I think me and my group we enjoyed the nightlife way more than like being there.
The nightlife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the
Yeah,
nightlife
we
Houston
went
was
out
like that?
and I was like and I feel like it depends too like who you're going out with, you know?
Yeah.
But like the first bar that we went to, like the first little club, they played some good music. It was really cool. And then I think that last night, that Sunday, I think we just like bar hopped. And we were surprised that the people were really out on a Sunday night. Because I always heard like,
Exactly.
don't go home on Sunday in Houston.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we had a lot of fun for sure.
Okay. What was your favorite moment being at DreamCon?
I got to meet Mari and she knew who I was.
Oh, really? Wait.
AW.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my favorite moment for sure.
Okay. Let me see. So we're about to end our podcast anyway, so I gotta ask you a few questions. It's about that time.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if someone's listening who's never tuned into your Twitch channel before, how would you describe your vibe? Is this their first time in your stream? They don't really know you. How would you describe your vibe?
I would say my vibe for sure it is loving, but it's chaotic at times. And very supportive, not just for me, but also people in the community. So,
All right. So, what is something that you learn about yourself through streaming for the last 3 years now?
what is something that I learned from myself? Um, I think I learned that I can make, more small talk like in person, you know? Sometimes it is hard, I'm not gonna lie, because like being a streamer and then like meeting people in person, it's completely different from like virtually. You know what I mean? Like I gotta see them face to face, and like sometimes the
Hmm.
the vibes, like you can pick up on somebody's vibes, you know. So there's that. There's that.
Okay, got you. And my last question: how can people support you and your community beyond just hitting that follow button?
Wait, I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, how can people support you and your community just beyond hitting that follow button on Twitch?
Um,
Like, where can
anything
we
that
find
you
you?
Yeah. I was gonna say anywhere that you see me on, like on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, like the videos up, comment, repost of course. And like if you do find my real TikTok, like my personal one, like follow that too. Like there's so many of my streamer mutuals who have found my who have found my real TikTok and they follow me and I think it's cute. But yeah, just like being interactive, like with posts, honestly. You don't have to like every single one, but like yeah, and like showing up for important streams, so, like mental health. That's super big one. Showing up when I'm doing like the 24 hours, 12-hour streams. And even the award show. Like, yeah, you don't have to follow, but even if you
Hmm.
coming in there saying, "Hey, I found you from this. I saw you doing the podcast," like it means a lot. So yeah.
Okay. And
Okay.
any questions? Any last questions from you, Cam?
Oh yeah, so Tay, what maybe a couple. What are some games that are coming out this year that you are looking forward to? And also to add to that, what's been your favorite that has come out this year?
I don't know of any games that are coming out this year, but I know the creators of oh my gosh, I can't remember what they created. Oh, my mind just drew a blank. Let me see if I can pull it up on Steam real quick. But the other questions, I have loved playing Marvel Rivals for sure. I've loved playing Devour, Phasmophobia, and Peak. And now I've gotten into like playing Mario Kart 8 some more. Like I've always had Mario Kart 8, but I've been playing it more recently. And that is because I bought the booster pack. It's only $25, so I'm like, I gotta do
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Um, and playing that, like it just brought like so many like good memories, and I love playing that. And Schedule One, I gotta shout out to that game. I love that game so much. Schedule One, it is so fun. I could literally get lost with time with that game,
That
bro.
is
Like
true.
I love that game so much, so much. Um,
And I have to
and
co-sign with you on
now
that one too because you can actually make weed, crack, heroin, and all types of shit. And you
hey,
can name it.
it's
And you
crazy.
can
It's
try
so
your own.
crazy.
And you can try your own product, and it has its own side effects.
Right? Like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that game is
Crazy.
fun though. Definitely fun, especially you play with friends too. Oh yeah, definitely
Oh yeah.
W game. And by the way, so I just want to say this too. Shout out to these developers, like these indie developers, because they be coming up with some
Hmm.
good games nowadays too.
Yeah, they in their
They
bag
sure
for real, for
do.
real.
Like
Yeah.
these AAA games, they are right at best, but it's like them indie games, man. Them just ain't. You shouldn't be sleeping on them. I'm gonna just say that. Don't sleep on these indie games.
I'm saying
Okay,
I
so
love indie games. I love them.
yeah,
And I was gonna say the game that I'm excited for to come out is Silent Hill F, and then the creators of Untitled Goose Game, they're making a game called Big Walk, and it just looks so cool. Like the mechanics, like if you're far away, it'll sound like you're far away. If you're talking on a walkie-talkie, sounds like you're talking on a walkie-talkie. If you're behind like a glass, like a glass room or whatever, like you won't be able to hear the other person. Like it looks so fun, but it doesn't come out till next year, so I'm upset by that. But I'll wait. I'm still gonna be gaming next year, so I'm excited.
All
That's
right, then.
dope.
That's dope.
Hey,
For
so I
real.
got one last. So I got one last question. Tay, have you read the My Hero manga?
I have not. So I
Okay,
was
so
gonna start it,
let me get
but
let me. So here's my last question. Give me your prediction for the finale of My Hero Academia.
I think All Might is going to die, unfortunately. And the way that they ended this season, like I literally, when that episode ended, I was literally in tears because I'm like, he's gonna die. Like he's going to die. I feel like every good hero has to come to an end. Like he's gonna die. And then I did see that a lot of people were saying that Deku like becomes into a villain, and I really hope not. So we'll see. But I do feel like a lot of like characters they may die. Like they're gonna like lose a limb or something like that. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta catch up
new
on the
formula.
I gotta catch up on the episodes on the season. I'm not halfway
Yeah.
through the last season, so halfway
Yeah,
to
no,
like
you
the
got you
latest
got
season.
you got time.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
definitely
got
gotta.
to you got like until October, so you have time.
I
yeah,
bet. All
yeah.
right, Taylor. I want to thank you for stopping by, showing us love and stuff like that on the podcast. It really was nice having you on here. Really was nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Thank you for having me. I'm like super happy and glad that I got to do this and meet you guys. So yes.
All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all.
W guest.
All right,
Thank
peace.
you. W podcast. Bye.